Kent Peterson Money Talk here. So a few days ago, so that was what, Saturday? Yes, it was Saturday. I basically had a delivery that gave me like a $6.66 tip. So I made a YouTube short video of that. So all the YouTube short videos, you can't really talk too long. I kind of did, I'll be honest with you, I kind of did to see if I get a lot of views for that one, but I only got like 7 views. One thing on the YouTube short videos, you never know how many views you're gonna get. Some videos I make with the YouTube short, I'm just messing around, not even expecting to get that many views. And I look at it like, whoa, it's over 1,000 views. Then some videos, I be thinking they're gonna get me some views and only had like 10, 20 views. I'm like, okay. But anyway, the main topic I'm gonna talk about in more details in that YouTube short video. So basically, with this customer, sometimes I do get orders that say $6.66. Now I'm going to ask you this question. Will you take an order that's like $6.66? Would you take it? I mean, I don't take those orders. I see it as a sign of not taking it. But this order was like $11 and whatever cents was added to it. So okay, I'll take it. I think it was like what, $11 for 10 miles. So I try to get my deliveries like at least 1 mile per dollar. So okay, it's not bad. I went to the house. I dropped the order off. As I was driving out, God did wave at me. Then I went home afterwards. Yeah, I say maybe an hour or two later, I'm having to look at my phone, and I'm seeing they gave me like a what? $6.60 tip. Usually I always send thanks to the customers for tipping me, but this is the only time I did not thank the customer. So why didn't I thank this customer? Because they let me a $6.66 tip. So I didn't thank them for that. Kent, it's just a number. It's not that big a deal. Well, I don't know how many of y'all are Christians that watch my videos, but as a Christian, it kind of is a big deal, that number. So I saw this as a guy pretty much thinking that this was a joke. He's pretty much thinking that Satan's a joke and all that. So that's pretty much how I picture it. Honestly, I don't think these were very godly people leave me a tip like that. Because a true Christian would never leave a tip like that. I mean, I certainly wouldn't leave a tip like that. I mean, he could have left a tip that was like $6.50 or $6.70. But that number, that specific number, not cool. So as a Christian, I don't really like that number. I would not accept an order that says $6.66. I would not accept it. I don't care if it's $666. I still want to accept it. I know some of y'all are like thinking you should take it, Kent, but I'm not taking it. I just don't like that number as a Christian. So I pretty much think this guy, he thought it was some kind of a joke. But I don't think it's a joke. That number. It's not a joke at all, I don't think. So this is not my Christian channel. I did discuss this on my Christian channel, by the way. But I just thought I should go over it briefly. Why I didn't accept that tip. I know some of y'all that aren't Christians, it's not a big deal. You don't have a problem taking those orders. I I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're not a Christian, there is nothing wrong taking sit orders. Because we all got our beliefs. But even if you're not a Christian, you really should not lead tips that are like sit. I wonder why I didn't thank them. They should know why I didn't thank them. Because of the number they left me. So of course I'm not going to thank them for that. But it was still, everything else still good though. I was having a problem with this Digit account. Because about a year ago, they kept disconnecting my banking account from, oh yeah, Digit did change their name. It starts with an O now. I can't pronounce it, but they changed their name. If you're wondering what Digit is, I pretty much talked about it in my past videos. So you go look for it. So with Digit, basically about a year ago, I got Digit like back in 2019. I got Digit, so I connected to like my main banking account. It was all good for 2 years. I had no problems. Then all of a sudden, it kept disconnecting from my banking account. So I kept having to connect it. But then it just kept disconnecting over and over again. It wasn't even saving from it wasn't taking any money from like my main account into the Digit. It just stopped doing it. So I got frustrated with it. So I deleted my account. But here's the problem when you delete the account like that. All that hard saving in the Digit, it goes away. So I connect it to my other account, the Aspiration, aka my vacation account, pretty much. So if you don't know what my vacation account is, you're probably new to this channel. So I pretty much use my Aspiration account for my vacation fund. So whenever I want to go on vacation, I basically use money from that account. That way I try not to touch money from like my main account. I'm trying to keep them separate. And of course I get paid whenever I do Uber Eats. It goes straight to that account. But anyway, I did connect Digit to that account and it was pretty good. But of course the problem is I don't make as much with this account as I do with the main account. So maybe it was earlier this year or the end of last year. I deleted that account. I deleted that account. I don't want to say delete, but I pretty much disconnected that account. And I got my main account back. The problem with my main account, I believe, was because they was like doing some work with the bank. So that's probably why I was having problems. And once I connect my main bank account again, no problems at all. I was enjoying it. I wasn't disconnecting from my Digit account at all. I was enjoying it. But of course, now it is again. So it's pretty frustrating. And I do not plan on disconnecting it at all. I'm just going to keep it how it is and hope it doesn't. And hope it keeps doing what it's doing. Because like I said, every time I switch to like a different bank account for Digit, everything I had saved in Digit, it goes away. I wish they could set Digit up to where they can have like multiple accounts, multiple bank accounts with Digit. I wish they could do it that way. That'd be nice. That way, one wants to act crazy, disconnect, then you got the other account to fall back on. Instead of just relying on one account. Because then when you switch the accounts, like I said, All that hard saved money you had in Digit, it goes away. It goes back to zero. For example, the emergency fund, it goes back to zero. The down payment I'll saving up for a home, it goes back to zero. And plus, like you did see like my other video, I pretty much showed what I was saving up for. There was a couple other things, like a maid cleaning service. Oh yeah, I will do a video on that one. Obviously, I'm not going to film them after clean it, but I'll do a video. I'll give my honest opinion to was it worth it? Did they do a good job cleaning? Obviously, want them to clean my oven. That's the main reason I want the cleaning service. But of course, I'm going to have them clean some other things like tub and all that, bathroom. Then, if they do a good job, I'll let y'all know. I might even refer you to the website. They do a good job. And of course, a dating site I'm trying to save up for. Because most of these dating sites are like monthly. And I don't want to pay every month to stay on a dating site. But I saw something on there that's like $180, $190 you pay one time. And you're with the site for life. I think it's Bumblebee. Is it Bumblebee? I don't know. So I'm just going to make that one big payment and I'm in for life. Obviously, I'm not going to be using it when I'm in a relationship. Once I'm in a relationship, I'm just not going to use it anymore. But they break up with me or if I end up breaking up with them, yes, I'll go back to using it. Hopefully, whenever I do get a girlfriend, hopefully it stays because I'm just ready to settle down, guys. I want to have a little Kent Peterson. I mean, I'm done chasing. I'm just ready to settle down. I am so over all this chasing these girls. I'm over it, guys. I've been over it for a long time. So is there anything else I want to talk about? So I guess that's it. So no, I am not going to disconnect the account again. I'm just going to keep it. Connect it to the Digit. Even though it does keep disconnecting. Sometimes it works itself out and it starts saving again. Because it is frustrating having to switch, having to go back to zero and all that. Because some of these goes out saving for, some of them like, it takes years. Like down payment, that won't likely take years. Maybe less. If I get like enough subscribers on YouTube, it could take less. Enough subscribers, enough watch time hours. Yeah, that down payment. I know it's over $5,000. I had it in there. And of course, the emergency fund takes a while to build up. Also, I would have had more money in there right now if I had to keep just connecting the accounts and all that. Same thing with that credit. I bet I would have had just one credit card paid off by now. If it didn't keep going back to zero every time I switched. Other than that, everything's all good. I mean, and I'm still mad about the guy that gave me the $6.66 tip. I mean, no, I'm not. But I would appreciate if people start doing that. So if you're a Christian that do Uber Eats, do you dislike when people give you tips like that? Let me know. Maybe you could maybe you could relate to that. But that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.